Okay, hello and welcome to another episode of Titan Uncensored. Today I have Mr. BLOCKZ and Mr. Abraham KAHN, both of which who are going in a triple threat match with Mr. Ben Castle. How are you guys tonight?
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
I just came back from a movie, so and Ben Castle wasn't there. He didn't try to call me during the movie. If he did, my phone was on silent. So yeah,
Sounds good. So, Monsoon 3, which is the third year anniversary show for Titan Championship Wrestling, we have Mr. Abraham KAHN, Mr. BLOCKZ, and Mr. Ben Castle, who seems to not have wanted to show up today.
Missing in action.
Seems that maybe he's scared. Maybe he thinks that he's better than everybody else, and this is his changing the world. Who knows?
I
But
don't know.
we're here tonight to talk about what you expect from the match and what your goal of Monsoon 3 is.
well, I think Ben Castle definitely is trying to change the world right now. I think what he's doing is he's instead of being on video, he's going to write a letter with feather and ink, and that's what he's doing as of right now. He's spelling blocks with a lowercase b and with an S at the end just to disrespect you. He's
Just
doing some cryptic stuff.
disrespectfulness.
Yeah. Blocks, look, I have no qualms with you. We met one time in person. We got along swimmingly. And I just want to say it right off the bat, just so we understand each other. I don't have any problems with you. But I can't just let you come and get involved in this situation that Ben really started. That's how we got into this whole thing. I'm sure if you and me met each other under different circumstances, we'd still get along. Just like we are. Look at us. We're civil. We're talking like men, like gentlemen. Right?
I agree with you.
And,
I agree with you there, Abraham.
yeah.
I didn't ask to be a part of the situation that you and Ben have. I know you guys have a long history, and I know you guys got some issues you got to deal with. But the fact is I got some issues with Ben myself. To say that I'm not kind of happy that I'm in this match is an understatement because now I get to put my hands on him. The only thing about that is I got to figure out if you guys are just playing this as a joke and the time of the match, I'm going to get double teamed. I mean, I know Ben is a little psychotic, so I know he prepares very well for stuff. So,
Ben was a really nice guy when I met him. And I don't know why he keeps yelling 23 years. I met him when I was like 15, So, I mean, maybe in his twisted mind, numbers don't make sense like they do to the rest of us. I don't know, maybe. But, a broken clock is still right twice a day. I do care about him. He is my boy. Ben and I lost touch. So I'm just trying to set the record straight here because he's been spitting a lot of propaganda about him and I. I do care about Ben. He's my boy. We met because of our love for wrestling. I stayed the course. I chased wrestling. That's what I wanted to do. And there was a time where Ben was chasing it and something about him changed and we hadn't seen each other for a while until he sprung up in Titan, and we were cool. He talked to me about being in Mount Olympus. I was like, hey, man, yeah, I'll see you out there, buddy. I was like, hey, you want to mix it up in the ring? Prepare together. Nothing. No reply. And then you guys saw what happened. You kicked me in my nuts.
yeah,
Why?
I was in the ring. I was in the ring when he did that.
Yeah, I don't understand that stuff. But he did it. And I was like, you know what?
He thinks by hurting his friends, he's changing the world. But in reality, he's just hurting the people that care about him.
No, he's changing his follower count maybe. And maybe he might get unfriended on social media. But no, it doesn't change the world to kick people in the nuts. They teach you that in elementary school. I don't know what happened to Ben, but that's not how you make friends, buddy. That's not how you retain friends. So I chalked it up. I was like, maybe you wanted to win so bad. He was like, oh, I got to get rid of Abe. Abe's been traveling for 2 years while I've disappeared off the face of the earth. Abe's been wrestling on the East Coast. He was touring. He faced Austin Aries in Orlando. What if he wins? So I was like, you know what? I chalked it up. It's okay. Then I saw he's beefing with you, or he had like a nice match with you. And then I saw you jumped out of that moving cop car like the Joker. Like, all right, this dude Block is crazy. And then he's yelling at, I don't know, is it moose or meese? I don't know what the plural here is, but he was yelling at this giant moose head. And then I was like, this guy's absolutely lost his mind. And I tried to reach out to him. I've texted him. I've called him. I even did the god-awful Facebook call. Nobody should be doing that. And I did it. And, yeah, just doesn't reply. Just leaves me messages, tags me and things. So, you know, I hope, Mr. Castle, if you see this, whenever you do see this, I hope that that you find the help that you need. And, you know, I'm willing to be there for you on a personal level. I am totally willing to be there. But I don't really want to take part in this match. You know, if I'm being completely honest with you, BLOCKZ, I get it. You guys had your thing, you know, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys are like 2-0, or at least.
So as
1-0.
of right now, we have the past, which would be you, and we have the present, which would be Mr. BLOCKZ over here. Because, sorry, not sorry, but BLOCKZ is back, baby. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's what I just keep hearing. We have the past, which is you. You and Mr. Castle were friends. He flipped the switch one day. He feels the need to change the world constantly. And then we have the present, which is BLOCKZ. Which, like you said, yeah, BLOCKZ is laying there on the mat. And Ben Castle is staring at this moose, asking it if he should kill him or how he's going to kill him. But then he turns around to you and you know, oh, Abraham's my friend, but right now on this screen is the past, the present, the future, right? So the past would be Abraham. You've had your match. You're gonna have another match with Mr. Castle. The present is gonna be Mr. BLOCKZ here because they've had a few matches already, and they're pretty intense when they go. And the future is the two of you. Who is gonna take on and take Ben Castle and show him that maybe he might not be the change in the world.
And now, if I may step in.
Of course.
Yeah. So about that, who's going to be the future? Now, as you said yourself, when you see me step in the ring with Ben, I've taken Ben to his limits. I've taken Ben probably further than a lot of guys that he's wrestled ever taken him. Ben is damn near one of the toughest competitors I face. But the thing with Ben is, I know I could beat Ben. Ben, 2 times, cheated to get 1 victory over me. The second one was by disqualification. I won because he didn't break the 5 count. So me and him have a lot of unresolved issues with his whole change the world and how he's going about changing it. He needs to understand that, like you said before, BLOCKZ is back. BLOCKZ is making names around here. Abraham, no disrespect to you. I've seen what you've done in the ring, and I'm going to be pretty honored to get in the ring with you. But I'm going to war. I've been brought in here to fight. I've been brought in here because I'm going to be winning championships. Ben, he stepped in the way of that when he eliminated me at Mount Olympus. He ruined my chance of winning the heavyweight championship. Chalked it up like you did. He eliminated both of us. That's right. Yeah. I chalked that up. Then we had our match. Cheated to win that one. Had him. I had him. Cheated. Raked my eyes. Then we had Perth Amboy. Tore that place up at Perth Amboy. Wants to cheat. Now break the count. All good. Then find out. Monsoon 3. The biggest event ever. TCW. The card stacked. Stacked the card. However, when I looked at the card, I see Ben Castle versus BLOCKZ versus Abraham KAHN. Who do you have to talk to get you into this? That's my first.
Yeah, I tried. That might be my fault. I tried to reach out to management to see if they could help Mr. Castle, Benny, whatever we call him back here in Brooklyn. Some help. I think he needed some help. He's he's attacking friends in management. This guy's a little unhinged, to say the least. But I think they saw it as an opportunity for him and I to resolve our differences or our issues, which is completely one-sided. I want nothing but the best for Ben. Ben wants me to join him in some crusade to change the world. I told him to start with local politics before he decided to change anything. And but he wants to take on the world. So I'm like, all right, man, take on the world. That's what you want to do. And somehow this has all been twisted and turned into a triple threat. Fine, no problem. Now, Blocks, like I said, we have a mutual respect, we have a mutual understanding of how this works. You know, the game, you know how it works, I understand how it works. I do not want to see Ben get a double team from you and myself. I'm trying to reason with this guy because I'm legitimately, like, I'm not afraid to put my hands on him, but I don't want it to get to that. And I understand you got your gripes to pick with him because of what he did. You know, he cheated the first time. All right. The second time, he wouldn't let go of the hold. That's a little crazy. That's a little crazy because you know how it is. And I understand how it is. You know, we go in there like gladiators. And if this guy wants to bend the rules one time, shame on you. But 2 times,
shame on me.
So as far as I'm concerned, you should probably get taken out of this match. And I don't even want to have a match with Ben. I'll talk to him. But if I can't speak some sense into him backstage, then I guess we got to go out there and settle it. That's just how I personally feel.
I get that. But here's one thing I'm going to say. There's no way I'm getting out of this match. I'm here, like I've been saying, Abraham, to prove a point. Since day one, I'm here to prove a point. I've seen what Ben can do. I've seen what you can do. I don't know if you've seen what I can do. We're gonna have an all-out brawl. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna tell you right now. The paying customers they're gonna get this for the cheap because what we're gonna do and what we're gonna sacrifice for everything that winning that match represents. Oh, just know. I'm going for a fight. When the bell rings, there's no you and Ben are friends. There's no Blocks and Abraham got no beef. There's no Blocks and Ben Cassu got to settle their beef. I'm there for one reason only. Mop up the competition and on to the next. Whatever personal y'all got, y'all could deal with after that.
See, that's where it gets a little tricky, man. It gets a little. See, if this was anybody else, I'd be like, hey, I get it. But it's getting a little tricky here because I know what I would do in your position. If somebody screwed me over twice, right? And I know I'm gonna get my hands on them. I'm not just gonna settle for getting my hands on them. You know, because he tried to embarrass you at M-Boy. If I'm not mistaken, he tried to embarrass you.
He tried.
Right? And then before that was just dirty. And I get it. So I don't really trust that you're going to keep it clean this time either, if I'm being honest. With all due respect.
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Abraham. Ben Cassu has taken me to a place where I haven't been in a long time. Triple threat match, remember one thing. There's no rules. Anything goes. All that is a count to 3 in the middle of that ring. So are we going to be on the outside fighting? Possibly. You know, that's my element. I like to fight. Are we going to be in the ring fighting? Damn right, once that bell rings. So the whole Ben embarrassed me. Yeah, he tried to embarrass me. That happened. I chalked it up. You want to know why? Because I'm a grown-ass man. So things like that happen in life. I learned my lesson. He took me to the dark side. He wants to seek change. Well, he brought me to the whole seek revenge. When I seek revenge, anybody that gets in the path of Blocks is going to get taken out.
Hey, hello.
Speaking about the devil.
Look who decided to
You
join
missed
the
me.
party.
I hate technology. So what I missed, boys, huh? Abraham, my buddy. How you doing, man? You look good. You look good.
I know. I'm a stud. My mother told me that.
Yeah.
We were so Karen right here. We were talking about how you like to embarrass yourself.
Oh, really? And how so?
You know, trying to seek change or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, how about you seek some light? How about you do that? Let's start with that, Ben. I've been calling you. I tried to email you. I even did the dreaded Facebook video call. All right. So now we're all on this platform, and I was just saying this to Blocks.
This is what I
I'm gonna say it
wanted.
to you. Yeah,
What?
that's great.
No. Go ahead. Speak.
I was
Please
saying,
do.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but I don't want it to get to this. I didn't want it to get to some physical altercation without us trying to talk face to face first. I'm telling BLOCKZ that he shouldn't be part of the match. I was already told BLOCKZ that it might be my fault because I reached out to management to help you with some counseling or I don't know.
Get the hell out of here.
And they decided to make some money off this whole
Abraham.
thing.
Do you know why you're even a part of Titan? It's because of me. Who do you think put the word in to get you into that Rumble? And why do you think I did that? You know, you've done a lot of things in the past, a lot of things that I don't really want to talk about on here, but you've done a lot of things and you know what I'm talking about. Things that you should regret, but you don't. And it pisses me off.
Okay, so I'm gonna interrupt you. I'm gonna interrupt you. Okay. So we were talking about the past, present, and future. Okay. You missed that part while you were going to like change the world or something. So the past, Abraham KAHN is sitting right here. The present, you have Mr. BLOCKZ. BLOCKZ is back. Okay. Then you have the future, which is the three of you. The future of the three of you. Who is going to come out on top? And it doesn't matter if you're trying to change the world or BLOCKZ is back or Abraham is just, trying to get whatever he's talking about. Past, present, and future. That's it.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about, just for the sake of for the argument, because Ben's writing a letter in the dark, and BLOCKZ, we're gentlemen. I understand that. All right. The way I see it is, once we're across from each other, the game's on. You know what it is. All right. And the way I see it and the way you see it, this is just what it is. This is what we signed up for. We're gladiators. All right. Respect is due and respect is earned between the two of us. But like I said, just to make my mission statement clear, Ben, it's obvious that we can't just hash it out. You won't just let me talk some sense into you. So now we have this triple threat match. Now we're dancing around. I'm not trying to slap some sense into you. I wasn't trying to do that. I was like, hey, we could talk like men. But come down to this. This is what it is.
Abraham, I don't want to talk. BLOCKZ, please. You shouldn't even be in here. Why are you even in here? How many times do I have to get rid of you?
I mean, if you would have never pulled up late, you know what I mean? You would have set your alarm. You would have seen why I'm here.
Listen, I show up when the hell I want.
Let me repeat myself to you why I'm here, Ben. So I'm here because your whole change the world, the way you're going about changing the world, I don't like. You choose to take people out who's been there for you. That's not the world. That's staying with the way the world is.
No.
Hold on before you talk there, buddy.
I mean, he's not lying.
I got the phone call to come in because TCW needed somebody to shut up Ben Castle. And I came in.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
and you've done good ever since coming in.
It hasn't happened yet. The reason why that hasn't happened yet is because you like to take the easy way out. You talk to Moose, you like raking me in the eyes, you like not breaking the count when the ref tells you to break the count, try to embarrass me. It's fine.
Yeah,
we got the call.
Changed a lot, huh?
We got the call. Triple threat match. Trying to figure out how you got your best friend in the match. But apparently you guys got issues that need to be resolved. BLOCKZ got no issues that need to be resolved. BLOCKZ is the problem solver. So January 14th, BLOCKZ is coming in, and BLOCKZ is going to solve the problem that he has.
You do. You are, right? You're going to solve the problem.
Abraham KAHN,
okay.
You're just going to have to fall victim to it too, because I'm here, like I said, for one reason. Not no friendships, not no past
my
issues.
God, you talk so freaking much. Let somebody get a word in, for crying out loud. Is that all you do?
Obviously, you missed the first half when Abraham.
I should have been here. Oh well, we are best friends.
I haven't had a moment to speak. I just wake up to random Facebook messages and random Instagram posts and Twitter. So I felt like I need to tell my side of the story. I was like, hey, we're not
Abraham. At first I was a little upset. I was angry that BLOCKZ was even included in this whole match. But now it's actually come to me. It's actually a pretty good idea. Because Abraham, this is your chance to prove your friendship to me. This is your chance to prove to me that 23 years of friendship didn't go down the drain. This
Here we go
guy
with
is
the 23
coming.
number.
This guy is coming after my head. You're just gonna let him do that? No, Abraham, you have to make a choice. January 14th.
No, I don't. No, I
No,
don't.
yes, you do.
No.
Absolutely,
No.
you owe it to me. You owe it to me. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Abraham. Abraham, you have a chance to right your wrongs. See, I'm not
righting
going.
my wrongs by not pulling out of this match and letting this guy bash your brains in. All right, you screwed him over twice. He's pissed off. He jumped out of a cop car last time he saw you. All right, what is he gonna do this time? The reason that they even put me in this match is to punish you because you decided to beat up management's friends. All right, I reached out to them to help you. All right, I was worried about my boy.
Oh, all
And
of
now
a
the guy's
sudden.
in this thing.
Whoa, all of a sudden you're worried about your boy? All of a sudden now. Why? Why all of a sudden, Abraham?
You disappear
I'll
on the face
tell
of
you
the
why,
earth and
Abraham.
What
You
is-
gotta answer that, Abraham. I'll tell you why. Because he's seen the way you treated with blocks, and he knew what I was about to come
Oh,
back.
he don't give a damn
He
about you.
knew.
He didn't even know
Abraham,
you
he
were
definitely
before
don't
you
care
fought
about me.
me.
He cares about you. That's the problem. He cares about you. He's trying to help you, and you don't realize the help when you're gonna get it. So
Help,
I'm gonna have
guys.
to knock some sense in you.
What help do I need? I always have a smile
I
on
know
my
what help you
face.
need. I told you from the
I
beginning,
Yeah,
man.
am-
a
I actually like
demonic
you.
smile.
I'm always smiling. What help do I need? Come on, guys. I'm always full of joy.
All right.
I'm always full of energy and excitement.
I got something for you.
Yes, you're a shining example of mental health, Ben. I know. We're so excited. You're
Oh,
a morning
you and your
person.
jokes. You and your
Hold on, I
stupid
got
jokes.
something for you. Hold on, everyone, just shut up for a second, okay? Ben, you're saying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another one of his little mental breaks
The voice
in the
is
corner.
starting.
No, this guy.
Okay, so with Jack Raymond, okay, I had to explain to the boys a little earlier, what happened. You said that he was your friend and your teammate, and look at what happened to him.
Do you know why? Because Jack Raymond was weak. Jack Raymond was weak. I tried to make him strong, and he just didn't have it in him. He did not have it in him. I broke his ankle for his own freaking safety, so he can go home and be with his girlfriend, be with his family, and not have to worry about being put down by Ben Castle over and over and over again. Jack Raymond was nobody.
And I hate to put you on the spot here, Blocks, for a second, but what happened with Blocks? You went against him twice, and you didn't give him that much of an injury. Is he just about the same level as you are?
If he was the same level as I was, the last two matches wouldn't have ended the way that they did. The last match, I had full control.
It doesn't matter.
The last match, I had full control.
With broken bones. He's not going home to his family and his kids and his significant other or whatever with broken bones. He's still standing. I'm looking at him right now.
Smiling.
Look at that face. I just want to pinch those cheeks.
I'll tell you what, man.
She asked me a question.
How about Mr. Khan over here?
You did. I'll get ahead.
How about Mr. Khan over here? Okay, he's sitting here, drinking his water bottle. I don't see him having any broken bones after Mount Olympus, and he's your friend too.
He lasted all of what, 5 minutes? Come on. I've been trying to get this guy in the ring for how many years? He hasn't had any broken bones. He hasn't had a chance to face me. Every time I try to go after Abraham KAHN, he's always busy or he's booked or he's doing something else with his life.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm working the whole East Coast, man.
Yeah, you're working.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm traveling. I'm sorry. I decided to stay the course and you disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm sorry about whatever the hell happened.
I disappeared. Yeah.
Yes.
You was my so-called freaking friend, right? My so-called friend. You did absolutely nothing but turn your freaking back on me. You turned your back on me, man, when I needed you the most. I had nobody. You know, after everything that I was put through, you witnessed it all. But no, you chose your own self. You chose your own selfish reasons to just turn on me. And then now you want to try to give me phone calls because I go a little off the wall, as people would like to say.
A little
off the wall. You broke that guy's ankle. I had to go up to his boyfriend after that. And then there's you. And then there's Blocks over here. All right? And you cheated to beat him once. You beat the crap out of him the second time. You wouldn't let go of the freaking hold. You beat up your trainer. You beat up the guy that doesn't even wrestle. He's in management. A little off the walls? A little off the walls is Facebook messages. Yeah, that's a little off the walls. All right? But what you're doing now, it's ridiculous. If you weren't an athlete, if you weren't as jacked as you probably are now at this point, all right, they probably would have locked your ass up. If they knew where to find you, they'd probably get you. That's just the truth of the matter. And yes, you know what? I did put myself first because you know what? You always had a catastrophe. You always had something going wrong. At some point, you got to let your friend sink or swim on their own, and you got to do what you got to do. I wouldn't have faced Austin Aries this year. I wouldn't have got in the ring with Braun Strowman this year if I stayed in Jersey, stayed in Brooklyn, and decided to help you with your problems. All right? That's just a matter of what. That's just the truth of what it is. I'm sorry, and I'm trying to make up for it right now.
Hey, Blocks,
Right?
you got
I'm
any
trying.
popcorn,
Whoa,
bro?
whoa, 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 whoa. You're trying to make up for it?
Well, yeah, this is why we're here.
Good.
Me
Good.
too.
Good.
So, yeah,
Abraham.
so quick,
Abraham.
before y'all get back
Abraham,
to
don't
memory
worry.
lane.
Don't worry,
Ben,
Abraham.
Ben, shut
I know. At the end of the day.
Before you get back to memory lane, Abraham, first of all, he didn't beat the hell out of me. He didn't break a count. I had Ben right where I want him. Let's just go right there.
You had me right.
Call it what you will, you know.
Ben,
What the hell are
for
you
someone
talking about?
who's changing
Were you in the same
world,
match as I
all
was
you
in?
need to do is bury your friends. All you seem to do is put your friends down and take them
Oh
out.
my God.
That's how you change the world? The world that I see is Mr. Ben Castle
No.
burying Mr. Ben Castle.
No.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on. Look, with all due respect, look, I'm no Jack Raymond, okay? All right, let's just say what it is. All right, I'm not. I know. I might surprise some of you, but I'm no Jack Raymond. All right, I've been around the block a couple of times. I've traveled a bit. I know a little something. All right, I know how to escape a wrist lock. It may not look like it, but I've done it a couple hundred times. Okay.
So,
And Blocks, I got to go with Ben on this. He looked like he was gonna kill you, especially that second time.
but he didn't.
All right. Well, thank God. All right.
So you're saying that you've been around the block a few times and like wrestled all these like super cool people. Just because you did that doesn't make you a good wrestler. So I guess this is just gonna have to come to the contest when you go against Blocks and Ben.
I guess that's what it's looking like. I guess that's I
Just
have
because
no choice now.
just because you've been around doesn't mean that you are good. I mean, I've seen many people be around and still not be able to hold their own. Just saying.
I don't know who you associate with, and but that's weird. It's really weird if you're still in the game and you're not good at the game. That's weird. But
all I'm gonna say is, I've been here, like I told you, Ben, since day one. I'm here for a fight.
I don't even know where you came from and how you
Exactly.
were. How
You
are
don't
you
know,
a
but guess what?
Titan?
Block showed
How
up
do you
and
call
Block is
yourself a
everywhere now.
Titan? Oh my
like,
God.
You want to
No,
know
no.
how he can call
So
himself?
are cockroaches, dude. And like,
And they're all over the place, right? They're hard to get rid of, like Blocks.
oh my God. It's like, poof, like just go away already. But don't worry. I promise you, after January 14th, my good buddy, old pal, Mr. Abraham KAHN over there, he's going to do what he said before and try to make things right. Right? Right, buddy? Friend.
I
No.
I
whatever
don't
y'all
know. I
want.
am trying to make things right.
Abraham.
I don't know what
Or
you're
enemies.
referencing here, but yeah, man, if we could like try to hash things out, I'd love to try to.
Absolutely.
To
So what's
mend
gonna
some broken
happen?
fences.
And like, I hate to be this guy, but what's
absolutely.
gonna happen, Ben, when Blocks kicks the shit out of you and Abraham?
I don't know what you're talking about over there.
Oh
man.
my
I
God.
got a better question. Abraham, what happens if somehow I am down in the center of the ring and you and Ben are standing there? Are you gonna let Ben get the 3 count?
Ooh, ooh, yes.
Or let me hit Ben with the same question. Ben, are you gonna let Abraham, your best buddy old pal for 23 years?
Can I answer that before they
Can
answer
we just make
No,
we
you're not
can't-
in the match. You're not going to answer the question. You're not in the match. All right,
I
I'll
don't-
answer the question because I was asked it first. I will let Ben Castle beat me to death with a pipe before you pin either of us. That's just what the matter of the fact is.
That's not what the question was. That's not the
That's just the
question.
truth.
I think
I'm
that's
sorry.
cute.
I try to be apologetic and kind and inclusive, but the truth of the matter is, there's no way. Look. All right, you're not in the match. Blocks, you're in the match, and you got to beat the two of us up, right? For the two of us don't want to lose. So we're more likely to probably, look, my math is correct, probably beat the crap out of you if it comes down to it, then settle this between us. That's just what it is. That's what you wanted, Ben. That's what you get. And
So what you're
to answer her question, yes, I will not let Ben just pin me. All right, but
right.
I'm
So
not gonna let
that's the
you-
point that he's getting at. That's the point he's getting at is Ben's trying to say that you're trying to make things right and this, that, and the next thing, but then BLOCKZ is in the middle and you won't let Ben pin him. So the point is Ben, that's the whole point of this whole friendship thing, right? Is Ben
First
and
of
you
all,
are trying...
did anybody catch on to the fact that BLOCKZ is just going to lay down for Ben Castle and Abraham Khan?
I never
Like
said
this
that.
guy is just putting himself in the middle of the ring. Abe, I think we're going to have an easy payday, man. I think it's going to end up being one-on-one. This guy just laid himself out. Nobody even put their hands on him yet. Holy crap.
Okay, so not only do you not know how to tell time, you also don't know how to comprehend things. So the question was somehow
that shouldn't be a thought. That should not. But that shouldn't be a thought.
Comprehend means.
But that should not be a process in your thought. You should be the one saying that you're going to put us down.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
Right there just proves that you need help, my friend. You need guidance. And I'm the guy for it.
Really? Because all you do is hurt people and cheat. So how the hell are you the one that he's...
No. I give lessons. I don't hurt people. I give lessons. Do you understand me? I give lessons.
And lessons on what not to do.
And whether or not they survive Ben Castle proves whether if they're weak or they're strong. BLOCKZ thinks he's strong, but BLOCKZ, you only survived because I needed you, and that's just it. So, anyways,
at least he admits that he needs someone in his life. I mean,
what lessons are you talking about? Ben, I was with you.
He's talking about Abraham. We're on the same page here.
You can teach people piano after school, okay? You can stick to that at a different time. But what you've been doing, I don't agree. I don't agree with that. What you've been doing. All right.
Okay. Hold on. Here's one thing, because all of a sudden this BLOCKZ is coming out of nowhere. BLOCKZ has just been brought into Titan. BLOCKZ is not new. I'm not new. Let me stop talking in third person. I'm not new to this. I've been around the no point intended block.
Well, it's good if you say your name because I might forget it if you don't remind me.
Oh, that's great.
You've only written it down on a piece of paper like 800 times, writing him letters and shit.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make any sense.
So, I've been brought in because I actually put on a good show. I actually know what the hell I'm doing. I actually know how to kick ass. It's been proven twice with you in the match. It will be proven again January 14th when I not only beat your ass, but I beat Abraham's ass as well. You guys can both team up on me. You guys can both think that you guys are going to settle your score and get rid of me. Plain and simple, the bell rings. I'm going after both of you.
Did Abraham leave? Oh, there he is.
I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be your enemy. I'm here to go into the match, win it, and move on to the next one. And I'll die trying. And you know that more than anybody, Ben. You know I will go into this match, die trying. And that's why me and you
I will give you that. I will give you that. You are one tough son of a bitch. I will give you that. But you at the same time, you are the dumbest son of a bitch. Because you're going into this match.
Dumb, right?
You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into, my friend. But hey, it's your funeral, right?
It ain't my funeral.
Look, BLOCKZ, obviously you're under the influence of some sort of psychedelic right now, talking crazy. But I gotta say,
I was earlier.
It takes a special kind of former criminal to jump out of the back of a paddy wagon to make it in time for a match. I will give you that. You know, this guy perpetrated some sort of crime, jumped out of a cop car, and then fought you, Castle, on little to no sleep. And he took you to the limit, to the point where you had to almost kill him. And you have to get that moose's permission to almost kill him. Right? Right? I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. That's what happened, isn't it? So you both are a little bit of crazy, right? But I take this professional wrestling game very seriously. And if it come down to this, a fight between the three of us, I would love a W. You know, I like winning just as much as the next guy. But I'm also not gonna just let this lunatic BLOCKZ over here take out my boy who's having a difficult time. He's in his Britney phase right now. He shaved his head. He's slamming things. You know, we gotta. The point of what I'm trying to say is, look, BLOCKZ, you take it too far, then it's gonna be a 2-on-1. And you, Castle, Benny, we can hash this out before, after, whatever it comes down to. But if you think I'm gonna walk in and hold your hand and let you win some match, you're out of your freaking mind too. And we all know you're out of your mind.
Okay.
I respect you, Abraham, for that being said. But like I stated from the beginning of this broadcast, from the start of this, the moment you've been a part of it, I knew something was up. So 2-on-1, triple threat, hell, you could have Billy come down himself and referee the match. When the bell rings, all hell is gonna break loose. I'm tired of the who's blocked. Why? I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna embarrass him. Oh, seek change, seek virtue. Nah, it ain't none of that. It's time for some straight lessons, hard-hitting lessons. Ben, you took me to a place. You took me to a place where you was trying to get me to go, but the only problem is I've been there before. You thought you was gonna take me to a place that I've never been. I've been there before. That's why me and you see eye to eye. That's why we go battle to the death when we fight. We damn near kill each other when we fight. But the one thing about it is I know how to control that. And you just took it to that level. And
no, BLOCKZ.
January 14th,
no.
Not only you, but Abraham's going to learn the lesson. I'm not the one to play with, bro. I'm not the one to play with.
I didn't know if Ben wanted to jump in there, so I was letting my boy speak for himself. But that's fine.
My boy.
Yeah. Compadre, companion, amigo, whatever you want to put in there. I do obviously care about Ben. This is how I got myself in this mess in the first place. Ben, you there? Can you hear us in that cave you're sitting in?
Yeah, I hear you.
In the cave.
I hear you, friend.
Look, I don't owe you nothing, but I'm not gonna let this guy just attack you. All right? That's just what it is. All right? If he takes it too far, then I guess he's gonna have to deal with two of us.
It's gonna be a real war zone.
Anything that you have to say, Mr. Castle?
Ben done. He's put all his words in cryptic messages he's sending out in flyers. So
I just want to say that we're gonna have a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to have a family reunion with my best friend TPC Abraham. I mean Abraham KAHN.
And the distant relative BLOCKZ.
So,
that's fantastic.
Mr. Castle, since I already talked to BLOCKZ and Abraham about this, what do you expect from Monsoon? What do you expect from the 3rd year anniversary? Obviously, it's going to be one of the biggest shows ever. But I want to know what you expect when that bell rings and the three of you are in that ring. What do you expect from both BLOCKZ and Abraham?
Oh, I expect BLOCKZ to give it his all. I absolutely expect BLOCKZ to come at me full throttle, try to take my head off. And from Abraham KAHN, I said it before, we have some problems that we need to resolve. But at the end of the day, he is my best friend. And he's not just going to let some guy try to rip his best friend's head off. So if it comes down to it, if we have to get rid of the problem before we resolve our own personal beef, then so be it. But regardless of whatever happens during the match, at the end of the match, it's going to be the same result as it been the last year that I've been wrestling with Titan. My hand is going to be raised victorious, and I will still be undefeated. and that's it.
If you say so.
If you say so. I like
If you say
that.
so. What? Now, my last question for you, Ben Castle, would have to be, what do you expect from Abraham himself? Like, what, as your friend, not as someone that you're in a triple threat with, but as your friend, the person that's been with you for what, 23 years now? Okay?
I can answer that for him. I know what he wants. He's been writing about it on Facebook. He wants me to do the right thing. The right thing. But I don't know what the right thing here is.
Yeah, you do.
I was going to say, I
Yes, you do.
want to know what the right thing is.
We all do. I think the world wants to know what the right thing is, Abraham.
Well, then the world's going to have to wait till January 14th.
Indeed,
Right.
they are. Indeed, they are.
You know, Ben, it just dawned on me, just like what you meant by all that, you know? What you meant, the right thing. And in your own twisted world, the right thing might be one thing. But the truth of the matter is, it finally dawned on me what it actually is. That little winning streak. I didn't think about that. That's what this is. You want to hold on to that winning streak of yours. You haven't lost that Titan. It just dawned on me. See, BLOCKZ is a hothead, right? And Ben Castle has to ask the turnbuckle for permission if he has to win the match or not. I'm the only guy in his right mind. So Castle, if the right thing is winning this match and then getting you the help that you need, then I guess I'm going to do the right thing. Now, please ask BLOCKZ what he expects of the two of us so we can wrap this up.
Okay.
I'll take that question.
Sir,
Yeah. Would you like to answer it or would you just like me to answer it?
you can just answer it because the princess over here probably has better things that he has to do.
That's crazy,
right.
Ben. She called you a princess, bro.
So it's simple.
I'm talking about you. It's fine. Go ahead.
It's simple. Expectations from the match. The bell rings. Ben and Abraham team up on me. Kick my ass left and right all over the building. But then they get to know that BLOCKZ is going to whip ass right back. So it's going to be a war.
It's going to be a war.
January 14th, the three of us not only are going to put on a show for those fans in there, we may steal the damn show. Because when it comes to you guys are the top of this industry. I'll give it to y'all. And I'm here to prove that I'm right there with y'all. So Ben, Abraham, January 14th, plain and simple. I'm willing to die for this. Are yous?
I'll see you on the 14th.
I'm sure as hell willing to kill.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See,
So
there
I just
goes-
want to win. I just want to win. I'm not a criminal. I'm not trying to commit murder. I'm not trying to do any of that crazy stuff. I told you, the hothead, this guy in psychedelics next to me. Yeah. I'm just want to win a match. So I'm not trying to go to jail. I don't have a record, but your boy wants to win. And whatever comes from that, comes from that. We'll see you on the 14th.
See you on the 14th.
Well, I guess that will conclude episode 1 of Titan Uncensored for 2023.
Abraham KAHN.
Oh, here we go.
Remember, Warzone boys for life.
And on that note, thank you both and Ben for joining us eventually. We will be talking soon. Everyone, January 14th, Brick Elks Lodge. You can see these 3 lovely fellas go at it.
See you at January 14th, Abraham.
See you on the 14th.
Thank you guys for joining me and have a good night.